Hello and welcome to South Bay Sports Radio. Here's your host, Nick Ingram.
Coach William Lowe, Carson High. Coach, South Bay Showcase. We got Redondo, we got Torrance, we got San Pedro, and of course, Carson. When you first put this together, what was the goal?
Well, really, the goal was just to get exposure for our athletes during the recruiting period. It's a live period, so colleges can come out and evaluate kids. And we try to do it in a unique way here where we bring multiple teams to maximize exposure. So colleges, they like coming to see multiple teams because they can evaluate 3 to 4 teams in one night, as opposed to going to different schools and spending time traveling. Our goal really putting it together, we were trying to put Carson back on the recruiting map and getting guys exposure because they haven't had that. And we thought the fastest way to do that was to bring other teams in. And we had a good turnout last year and even better turnout this year.
The turnout this year, you've got two of the better teams from the Pioneer League.
Right.
You've got two of the better teams from the Marine League. How would you describe the competition level, especially when it's just May 12th?
Right. I mean, it's great because, like you said, there's a lot of good athletes. That's what brought the colleges out. Every team out here has recruitable guys and guys that already have offers and multiple offers. So we're grateful that those teams decided to participate in our showcase. There's a lot of them going on. A lot of schools are having them. So we're grateful that they came out here. And it really was a good thing tonight because the one-on-ones and the individual sessions, the colleges got to see guys going against good competition.
I saw UCLA.
Yeah, we had them all levels from junior college all the way up to the Power Four, Division I schools. So I think based on the programs we handed out a little more than 30. So it was a really good turnout.
You've got one of the top quarterbacks in the 27 class in Chris Fields. Gibson Turner from Torrance High was here as well, and Seth Solorio as well. This quarterback class is probably one of the most talented, but what's one of the things that you saw from the quarterback level today that you continue to be impressed with?
I mean, all those guys are winners, you had 4 teams here tonight that had really good seasons last year and that are winning programs. So when you can have quarterbacks from winning programs, they know how to win and the kids follow them. So it's good. I mean, they're high level kids.
All right, Coach. What's a spot that you've been eating at lately that you've got to recommend? My listeners out there, they want to know, Coach William Lowe, we're in Carson. Where are you going?
Yeah, man, I need help. I'm new. I've only been here a year, so I'm still looking for spots. I'm still trying everything out. I don't know if I have a go-to spot. The only place my wife and we go a lot is the Window down in Long Beach for the burgers.
All right.
So I'm up for all the burgers and taco recommendations I can get.
All right. Well, Diana's from Beto Duran.
Okay.
Right down the street. You don't even have to go that far.
Diana. All right.
Yeah.
I'm on it this weekend.
I'm here with Redondo Union coach Keith Ellison. Coach, South Bay Showcase here at Carson High. What were some things that you saw out of 4 of the better teams in the area?
Just the competitiveness. It was great. They got great players, all different positions, great athletes, but guys just really competed today. Coach Lowe put on a really good event. So we're really happy to be a part of it and taking part with it.
Normally spring's a time for jobs to be won. We're going into the summer. What are some things that you're looking for out of your team after competing for a division championship last year?
I mean, well, we lost our starting quarterback last year, so that's the main position right now that we're looking for, who's going to step up and kind of take control of that position. And then other than that, just seeing what young guys are going to fill certain roles for our team and who's going to be getting the ball on offense now that Bo Osmus is gone. So we're just kind of putting it together this all season, trying to find our way through.
You're a big defense guy. Talk to me about how the defense can be even better than it was last year, knowing how it started and how it finished.
Yeah, last year we had a bunch of new guys starting. We lost from the 24 season, we lost a very experienced group, and so this year's group now played a lot last year. So we have a lot of returners, especially at linebacker and defensive back. So our learning curve is not as steep as it was last year. So we're able to kind of move through things a little bit quicker and add things to our defense this year.
What do you do when there's time off? How do you manage?
When is there time off? Oh, no, my time off, I have 2 small kids. I have a 3-year-old and a 1.5-year-old. So my time off is literally their time. So, yeah, when I have a moment, that's usually for my kids.
One of the first times we talked on South Bay Sports Radio was about Tigres Fuego. Give me something local that you've been dying to talk about.
Local, like somewhere to eat?
Yeah.
I still go to Tigres Fuego like once a week. But
There you go, Tyler. Once a week.
yeah, I would say that's a lot. But I'm there quite a bit. I love their food over there. I don't eat out much other than there, honestly, though. So that's my spot.
All right, beautiful. Coach Keith Ellison, South Bay Sports
Thank you,
Radio.
man.
I'm here with Torrance High football coach Raymond Carter. Coach, South Bay Showcase. We get 2 of the top teams in the Pioneer League, 2 of the top teams in the Marine League. It's May. What are the biggest things that you saw out of a showcase like this tonight?
We just want to see our guys compete. That's all. It's the first day out for us to compete. So it's really about the kids showcasing their talents to the coaches.
Your program features a top quarterback in the area, a top running back in the area, one of the top defenses in the area. What's the biggest thing that you guys can build on after last season going 10-0 despite losing in the first round?
I think the biggest thing for us is just staying hungry, not dwell on what we did last year and look at a new season.
Elias Emerson, I talked to him and his timetable. He'd love to be back for the fall, but not wanting to pressure somebody like that to come back too early. What's your message to him, knowing how big that injury was for him?
I mean, we're playing a long game, so it's about him just healing up so he can get ready to go play for us in the fall.
I want to talk to you about UCLA. Coach is doing a lot of big things. What are you seeing from Westwood that's something that hasn't been seen in a while?
I see they're doing a lot of relationship building. When I went to the practice, I saw a lot of that between coaches and recruits. So, which was great to see. Kids want to be comfortable where they're going, so they're doing a lot of that. So it's good to see.
The competition level at this showcase. I know we saw 7-on-7s, we saw O-line, D-line, and even a tug of war at the end. But how would you describe the competition level knowing that it's only May?
Because of the showcase, the heightened competition, everybody want to, prove who they are in front of these college coaches. So, the competition was on 10 tonight, and it was a good showing between all schools.
A lot of colleges came out. Coach Lowe was telling me that we had 30 different colleges here, from Power 4 to junior colleges. For your guys to get these looks when you're putting your talent on display, how big is that for them when we're big on recruiting Torrance, we're big on recruiting the South Bay?
I mean, we tell our kids all the time, opportunity is for them to take advantage of. So coming to an event like this today was really helpful. We've done a good job with our players getting out and getting recruited, coming through Torrance. So it was good to get in this environment. And the beauty for all the coaches is to get all in one instead of trying to bounce around all schools. So it was dope tonight.
Coach Raymond Carter, one of the first guests of South Bay Sports Radio. Coach, give me a spot in Torrance that you've been taking a liking to as far as food is concerned.
On Blue Burro, on Sepulveda, in Normandy.
Between Western and Normandy.
Yeah.
What do you get when you go to Blue Burro?
I'm a burrito guy.
All right.
Asada.
Asada?
Yeah.
Are we drive-through or are we going in and sitting down?
Oh, I go in. So I go in and grab and go. Then sometimes I'll sit down and just relax.
There we go. Blue Burro. Appreciate it. Coach, pleasure. Thank you very much.